This is Cherry Hill Road, just a lazy little country road. It's out off of in the Echo Valley area in the campground section of Laurel County. And if you could go back into the 1780s, 1770s, 1780s, this was a gathering area, a camping spot, a meeting area, a social gathering area for its time, known as Raccoon Springs. Raccoon Springs was a popular place along the way for the Longhunters. The Longhunters that came in here from North Carolina and Virginia and hunted this country. And folks such as Daniel Boone would have passed through here, and many, many other historical figures. And this was just a spot along the Boone's Trace, which cuts right through here. And the Wilderness Road close by, where it was just a known place to gather, camp out and rest. So named Raccoon Springs because at some point one of the pioneers was getting a drink from the creek and a raccoon snuck up on him, so it became known as the Raccoon Springs. Boone's Trace would have probably followed the high ground, and down in this area near the springs would have been a camping area and a gathering spot. And in 1942, historians placed a historic marker back here, and quite frankly, right in the middle of the woods, that commemorates Raccoon Springs, and right there it is. This is the springs continue to flow. Little natural spring cuts through here. Somebody actually has got a gathering water into the buckets from the springs. Raccoon Springs. And right here above the springs is the marker. Sort of getting worn. It looks like it says Raccoon Spring, Longhunters, probably state something camp, 1769, 1771, Boone's Trace, 1775 to 1795, Wilderness Road, 1795, 1865. Placed here in 1942, and it still exists. Thank goodness. We do have some history. Still out here in the wilderness. It's just kind of strange to imagine this area down in here as being a gathering place. They had to find a place where there was fresh water. And here, over 200 years later, Raccoon Springs continues to flow. So a number of Longhunters would have passed this way, including people such as Dr. Thomas Walker, Alan Pusey, Samuel Harrod, Michael Stoner, James Knox, Henry Skaggs, Daniel Boone, a number of them. And this would have been a station and a camp, and one of the best known and popular stopping places on Boone's Trace. Raccoon Springs. It actually was considered to be a part of the Barberville branch of the Wilderness Road. but it wasn't so named until Barberville was established in around 1800. So here you are, Raccoon Springs. If you could go back in time, it'd be interesting to see who'd be gathered around chewing the fat, getting some rest, and camping out before the next trip out to hunt. Out here along the road, interestingly enough, someone's placed a sign signifying Boone's Trace, and then a little footpath right down around through there is the Raccoon Springs Monument.